Hey guys, my name is Daniel Matthews. I'm the content director at DashClicks. In this video, we're going to go over keyword research for SEO, the definitive guide. Now, I highly recommend in the description, and now if you're not already on the blog, there's a fully extensive blog I highly recommend reading. And if you're not already on it, in the description should have a blog if you're somewhere off DashClicks. Now, let's move forward into keyword research for SEO. SEO is complicated at first. It seems complicated, it seems technical, it seems really impossible to understand. There's a lot of moving parts. There's like keywords, there's Google, there's algorithms, there's schemas, there's, meta tags and descriptions, and you gotta write blogs and backlinks and internal linking and all this kind of stuff. And it list kind of goes on and on. There's like over 200 or 300 points. It's really kind of insane. But theoretically and fundamentally, it's not really all that complicated, especially the more you learn about it. It's going to be a little daunting at first, just, hold tight. But as you continue and you learn more, it's just going to start clicking. And then you realize it's actually quite simple. So I like to just think of SEO as it's kind of like the relationship between your website and Google. And Google's kind of the boss and you're kind of like an employee. And the more you work, you put into your SEO and, you make sure that your content is on point with the website you have in the specific industry. So if you're a plumber, you're not talking about puppies per se, and the site is kind of optimized, it runs well, good user experience, so on and so forth. Google goes, hey buddy, great job. You get a little bump up in salary, i.e., salary would represent the search results that you would start ranking for or keywords. So, try not to get too overwhelmed or think of it too much as a scary task, because at first it might, but as you learn it, it really is kind of more simple than you think. And it doesn't have to be super complex. But one of the most easy things that you can do is keyword research. And this can actually help you figure out what kind of content you want to put on your site, what kind of keywords you want to add into your site, blogs you want to write. That kind of stuff. And so keyword research has a ton of free tools at your disposal that you can use, like semrush.com, SpyFu. There's tons. You could type in it in Google and there will be a ton of free tools. And so what keyword research is that you're conducting research and finding out what keywords people are typing into Google that most relate to your business, and how does my website rank for that keyword so that those people searching that keyword can find my website. That's kind of the gist of it. And so, you want to research things that most relate specifically and clearly to your business and industry. So some pro tips would be, when you look at a keyword like plumbing as an example, so you're a plumbing company, you're like, here's a keyword plumbing. And there's also phrases, so like plumber near me, right? And things like that. So you don't technically rank for keywords. You really rank for like phrases. So people saying, top rated plumber near me, you rank for that. But a keyword you're focusing on primarily is plumbing or plumber. Hope that makes sense. So when you're looking at a keyword, and if you go to semrush.com or something like that, you type in like a keyword plumber, and it's going to show you all the phrases that are associated with that keyword. And with those phrases, I almost said comes great responsibility, but actually with those phrases, what you'll find are going to be like all these little numbers, and you might not really know what they are, but the numbers kind of represent the competitiveness of that keyword. So how many people are competing for it or in that space with that keyword in all the phrases. You're looking at search volume. How many people are searching this keyword? And general rule is kind of like, if there's a lot of volume, it's the most specific to your business because it's validated by most people finding what they're looking for using that keyword. So their behavior is influenced because they're getting the results they want. So more and more people search for that. On the flip side, most likely if it has more traffic, that's the good keyword for your business to focus on because it's validated, but you do have more competition. So if then you relate it back to your site and go, well, my site's a bit new. I don't really have a high domain authority. I kind of just got started. I only ranked for a few keywords. So maybe I shouldn't focus on putting blogs or efforts or backlinking or keywords into that specific keyword with a lot of volume and a lot of competition. Maybe I'll start with something less. So you find a keyword that's like, plumber near me in Orange County, California, which is where I live. And maybe we find that the search volume is a lot less than that. And we go, okay, we can achieve that for where our site's at. We can start writing blogs about that. We've been rated #1 in Orange County. That supports your ranking to prove to Google that you belong in that keyword and some of the key phrases. And then you realize, well, if there's less volume, then maybe there's less competition. So we should be able to rank there a bit quicker. So the idea would be like, based on your keyword research, you find easy wins to kind of rank for. Then over time, you build your credibility. I ranked for, a bunch of keywords that were easy wins. Over time, let's go for the bigger volume. Now we can compete with the bigger players. So that's kind of the practical sense of keyword research. I'd highly recommend you click in the link below to go read the entire blog. It really goes in depth, and I spent some time. I think it's a 10-minute read or something, like 5-minute read. It's really quick. But spend some time just going through it. There's a lot of tools in there we give you, a lot of resources. I think you'll find it extraordinarily helpful. And actually, I think what you'll find is, I could do a lot of this myself, actually, because there's just a lot of tools out there. So enjoy the blog. Unless you're already on it, I hope you enjoyed this video and continue reading. And if you have not already done so, make sure you sign up for your forever free DashClicks account. The thing's super cool. You just punch your email in, spits you in the dashboard, just browse around. You can schedule a demo with our team or reach out to us. And I will see you in the next video.